I think marriage is legalized slavery.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Say more, because if I'm thinking about slavery and I'm thinking about marriage, there are two different images that come into my
Absolutely
head.
not. I don't know how you don't. A man is, if especially if he's expecting you to be a trad wife, he might as well pull out a whip and a chain.
Wow. So there are young people watching who might be wanting to get married. What would you say to them?
Don't
get married.
No.
Okay.
I won't be long. Leslie Jones, actress, says that modern marriage is modern slavery, especially if you're a trad wife. And this is the whole thing about it, is that you got women that look like Leslie Jones who can't get a man to marry them, can't get a man to say, I go to, put a grocery bag over your head and I hit it from the back, who can't get a man to not shut a door in her face. They're the ones tricking women out of marriage because they can't have it. So women live in a world where if I can't have it, you can't have it. Oh, if you're a trad wife, so I didn't know what that was. So a traditional wife. So if you're a traditional wife, so if you're traditional in a nuclear family, your husband go home, make the bacon, you're a stay-at-home wife, you hold it down, you cook, you clean, take care of the children. That's slavery. Well, that man can do this to you and he has control over you, but y'all never say nothing with Uncle Sam having control over you and your kids. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you're marrying a man and you have the autonomy to pick the guy that you want, why are you dealing with guys that you don't trust their leadership? You don't trust who they are. Well, guys change and everybody changes, even you change. So I really don't understand the premise of it. Like, if you don't want to get married, guess what? Guys ain't crying about it. Ain't too many men crying, want to get married. You know what I'm saying? If you want to just keep busting that monkey open and swallowing plan Bs and getting abort missions, or just being single baby mothers, I mean, we don't care no more. And the women that don't want to be hyenas and wolf bats looking like Leslie Jones, if we see them as worthy women, we will procreate and have the nuclear family with them, or have whatever our non-traditional family, we come together and figure it out. For you hoes to turn around and have an opinion, whatever the women who want to be married, whatever their agreement, whether it's trad wife, whether it's new traditional or non-traditional wife going on, or non-trad wife going on, whatever the agreement is between her and her husband, y'all hoes still gonna have something to say because y'all can't get a husband. Oh, I'd never do this. And that's why you sitting there with your Stella Rose wine and you drunk and you boasted and disgusted. And that's the one thing about women. Women always worried about somebody else. Worry about you. They always worried about what somebody else is doing. I never understand that. A hoe and not have no relationship and be worried about her friend being happy and try to sabotage it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I would not do it. Or don't advise it. Don't advise it. This is why you can't listen. How you gonna take advice from the least married? I'm telling y'all, when y'all start looking at the least married and y'all wonder why there's no productive or not too many productive black men in the black community, this is why. They want to rule over their man, and that's cool. If that's what y'all want, you can't even get mad at it. But y'all don't want to rightfully rule over nobody. Even your children, you don't want to rightfully rule. You want to rule over somebody and take no accountability and not be the leader. You don't want to pay for nothing. Look at Leslie Jones. She got to pay. You don't want to take no accountability. Come on. This is the same woman that says, I don't understand why I can't get a date. It turns into, oh, nobody want to get married. Why would I get better? And this is the perpetual cycle in the black community, where the women who divorced their husband or couldn't get a husband, they tell the women all the wrong advice on how to get a husband so they can be miserable with them, because misery loves company. If y'all say, oh, we don't want to get married, you think men are going to get mad at who gives up? You can pay, you can come over, I'll bust you down, and you can go home. Because guess what? The chickens are not going to stop clucking, if you catch my drift. They going to still be all this. You got to pay this man, it's a woman out there that you ain't got to do nothing for. And you can clap them. You can clap them. So it doesn't matter to us. If y'all don't want to be wild, guess what? We won't have children. 54, almost 55% of black men have never fathered a child. So we ain't tripping about it. Y'all still going to be clucking. So we don't care. You still gonna bust it. It's more easier now. Yeah, I'll never get married, but I'll be a single baby mama. I'm gonna still have sex. And I'm not gonna be abstinent. I'm still cool. A woman got me cool. Y'all so stupid that y'all playing right into men's hand. Men ain't tripping about that, bruh. We ain't tripping. So she can get there and cry all she want to, and men ain't this. She is basically saying, it's a try to be a trad wife because you couldn't be one. You couldn't get chose. So I'm gonna mess it up for all the rest of the women in America and the black women in America because I couldn't get it. That's their narcissistic attitude. And guess what? You fucking them young girls over. Y'all done made it so bad that men don't want to hold the door open. Men something going on with your car. Men drive by. They got, y'all damsel in distress. Y'all probably getting beat on. Hey, ain't my problem. Y'all made it that bad. Y'all made it that bad. And guess what? Instead of just admitting that, y'all double down on it. Y'all triple down on it. Y'all quintuple it down on it. Y'all continue to go down, down, down. Y'all double down. Instead of saying, you know what, we was wrong. We need our men. And they do that, when they get real dark. We need our men. And it's just a disingenuous argument or a disingenuous apology. So you would never hear men complain, they don't want to get married no more. They don't want to have children no more. We don't give a hell. We don't care. But it's ugly women, it's fat bitches, ugly women who can't get married, women that are ugly personality wise, who bring no real shit to the table. And when they say, man, I am the table, all that means is they got pussy. Excuse my language. That's all that means. And it doesn't matter no more. It's everywhere. And I'm guarantee you, most of y'all don't have that special vagina. It's not special. Every now and again, you come across that woman that has that special fire. It's rare. It's not you, baby. You who just want to ride for 30 seconds and it's not you. You who don't like sucking, cucumber, it's not you. It's not. Y'all have made vagina or Virginia unspecial. It's not special no more. Sorry. So this is what it is. If y'all want to kill the mirrors, I promise you, men don't care. We don't care. Because y'all still gonna be clucking. Hit the link in the description, join the Patreon.